Hello and welcome back everyone to Space Simulation Toolkit, where last time we took a look at this insane game where you can simulate millions and millions of particles at once. One note is that YouTube compression does not play very nice with this many particles. So I'm going to be zooming in really far sometimes so that you guys can really see what's going on. But when it's zoomed out like this, it's probably going to look awful. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to try uploading this video in 4K to see if we can beat the bitrate a little bit. Get the bitrate a little bit nicer for you guys. But you guys taught me something in the comments, which is that this little blob up here is the tree of life and shows the DNA actually changing over time. So each of these is actually showing the genetic mutations taking place over time. So like it started here, and then this is a generation from it, this is another generation, and this tree of life actually links to the actual organisms growing in here, which is insane. That is an insane feature. I absolutely love it, and it almost makes it super interesting to go over here and see what's going on. Like, what is this? What is this one? Where is this happening? This one has learned to just keep growing its legs out forever. It's massive. Oh my god, it just keeps growing. I hope it has children. This one is really doing a thing. Let it go. But yeah, the genetics, there's slight mutations whenever these animals, these are all animals, whenever they have children, there's slight variations, and we'll see if the amount of different, I mean, obviously there are thousands and thousands of different lines of different genes going on right now. Some of them are getting pretty extensive, but we'll see if it gets to less. I mean, some will probably win out over time, and we'll see some go extinct. All right, so now that you know, kind of horrible, sad discussion has been had that, you know, likely a lot of this is just going to die and not succeed, let's see the stuff that is actually growing. We got a big old chunk of plant over here that the animals are eating. In the center, we have all of this light coming out. We got this big, massive animal here that's kind of formed these circles. They kind of look like little viruses. It's probably an efficient shape to be able to eat from any side. Let's see if I can scope it. Oh! Did you see that? Oh, it died. It died, but it was the thing. Oh, it was the really, like, skinny, crazy-sized one. I think it's just so big that it's hard for it to survive. Oh, what's this? This one's the same, but it's got white arms. Does white arms mean they're hungry? Does that mean they need food? I think that means they need food, but it's accelerating towards this food. It's accelerating towards the food. Will it eat? It looks like it's trying to eat, but it's getting pushed by friends. Oh. No, it sees that over there, maybe? I don't know actually how these interact. It seems like it's guided, like it's actually trying to go towards things. Let's go ahead and click on it and see. There's all of these different factors that go into its genetics, but I don't know how to actually really read and mess with it. Like SI, SC, SX, they're codons, so that's pretty accurate to how genes and stuff actually work. But like, I don't know how messing with these codons will actually change it. This is actually really similar to a project I made a long time ago, except my project wasn't able to simulate millions of things on the GPU. It was just a simple, you know, a few dots. I built a codon and genetic system. I don't know if I have it anymore. I think it was probably deleted. All right, so let's see how this is going. I mean, this time we're having just a closer view at the animals. I want to see what kind of animals evolve. This one's pretty cool. This one's doing some stuff. Looks kind of like a uterus, but that's okay. This one looks like a spider with 4 legs. Actually, it kind of looks like a dude raising his arms into the sky. He's really happy. That's his head. He's just floating around. Oh, just getting hit in the bum with some light. Boom, boom, boom. It's crazy looking at life at this scale. Like, there's just so much going on all over the place. And somehow, I mean, sure, my room is quickly heating up as my 4090 tries to simulate this. My case is open. Let's see how warm it is. Yeah, you could probably cook an egg on that graphics card right now, not gonna lie. The power company is probably gonna cut me off. My house is probably draining the entire grid, but holy moly. This isn't even like, I did half the size of what my GPU can support because there's a point at which it's just so large. Like, do we need more than this? Do we? I'd rather have the smoother performance, honestly. But now let's go ahead and create some, oh, there it is. It's the lanky one. It's like, hey there, bro. What's up, bro? And it's got a head too. It's just very tall. All right, it is time to start making things interesting and see what happens. We're gonna do a mass extinction event by adding some gravity. Oh, look, it's getting really blotchy. Oh, look, it is. A lot of them are going extinct and we're getting these massive trees like this one right here. You can actually see these blobs and how they're competing. This is so interesting because the genetics look like their own life forms competing here. But really, this is just like the simplified version of what's happening in the huge simulation. Wow. This is just so awesome. The level of awesome this is. This one. So many. So many. Let's see what happens when we give them a little bit of a challenge, though. All right. Object. Gravity. All right. They're going to start getting pulled in. We're forming a planet now. I actually want to... Can I undo? I should have put it... Okay. I don't want to select this, but I do want to... I just want to select the gravity. That's not the gravity. Let me select that. I want to move the gravity. Shoot! Ah! Ah! No! We crashed when I tried to move the thing. Oh! We made it so far. Oh, jeez. You win some, you lose some. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo this. Oh, I'm so sad that that crashed. I'm going to redo this, but I'm going to put gravity. I don't want to put the gravity on the light because if I put, I'll do a little bit smaller this time. We'll do 1.6 million so it doesn't crash. Oh, the genetic tree is so much smaller. Oh, no, it's just expanding out. It's like the birth of the universe over here. All right, so what's gonna happen here is, this is where the light's coming from, right? So if I put the planet here, the planet will cover the light and it won't go very well. But if I put the planet over like here, so that the light hits one side, then we'll have a different situation. All right, here we go. A lot of the plant is going to die in this process and is going to just become stone, which is fine. We got all the animal, which is going to be crushed as well. Hey, that's how oil's made. Oil! Here we have all the plant. You can tell the plant is over on the right side because that is where all of the light is coming from. And so we're going to see. We're probably going to have this side's going to be super alive and this side's going to be super dead just because of the light situation. There's so many animals eating this plant so quickly as it hits the surface because all of these animals have just kind of, you know, gotten bunched up over here. They are hungry and they're eating everything that falls their way. But there's much more animal than plant right now. And the last of the plant is about to die. There's a little bit of green left, but it's about to get very interesting. This is a whole lot of dead animal. Like, this is a lot of dead animal that just got kind of kerplunked over here. Is kerplunk a word that people use? Well, I'm using it right now, so it's got to be a word that people use. All right, and then we got a bunch of light that's just out in the ether that's kind of slowly being pulled in, which is creating just a little bit of plant and life on the outside. It's so much harder for the plant to survive when all of the animal is condensed to one area. Like, the moment the plant is made, it gets eaten. I'm pretty sure when the plant dies, it becomes stone, but if the stone gets hit by light, it becomes plant again. All right, and is this actually where light is coming from? I can't tell. I think it is. I think I see light spawning. Can I modify the amount of light it's making? Power. What? This says gravity. What if I turn it up? Molt. If this is gravity, then why... I feel like I just increased the amount of light. I definitely just increased the amount of light, right? It looks like there is way more light being made now. Maybe I'm crazy. I literally can't tell. It says this is gravity, but I think it's not. Let's turn it up like... Oh, let's just turn it to 0. Then I'll really know. If I turn it to 0, then it'll be really obvious. What? Oh, wait, no, that definitely is gravity. What? Is it pushing things away? Why did turning it down make it more powerful? What is happening? What is going on? I'm so confused. It's probably in like the environment settings, the amount of life then. Scene. There's the biome settings where we can set like the max age of stuff. We can set the mutate rate. Friction. Move. Light! There it is! Oh, you can increase the size of the light? Really? Oh, yeah, look. Big ol'... Oh, does that increase the size of everything? Oh, it does. Okay. So we don't want to do that. That's kind of weird. Okay, but we want to increase the amount of light. Show link. Oh, interesting. Alright, what happens if I turn this up? I don't know what this does. I turn it to 300. What does that mean? What does that mean for the world? I don't know. So much of this game is just going, I have no clue what's going on, and maybe it's best if I don't have any clue what's going on. You know, I thought that the light section would control the light, but maybe not. Velocity RGB. Arctangent white. These are all things that I just do not understand. Maybe that makes me dumb. Alright, well, that works. I wonder if we delete the gravity, if we'll get some interest. Let's see what's left. Oh yeah. Yeah, we really nuked the genetic diversity, and a lot of it is dying. Like, everything is slowly going extinct right now. There's very little hope. This just is not very well suited for a planet because nothing can get the light. But if we delete, it, oh, the knife just splits things. It doesn't delete it. If we select the gravity and we kill it, let's see what happens. All right, this is the great expansion. We're getting huge oh, it's starting to open up. It's starting to open up. It's starting to rip apart. All of this matter is just flying out, and it's all colliding with the light. And when it collides with the light, we're gonna start getting plants, and I'm seeing a little bit of green. Seeing a little bit of green. Right in the core here, there's even a little bit of light leaking in. All right, now what I'm expecting to see is this start to grow again. Okay, it still looks like it's shrinking, but maybe, just maybe. I mean, there's like this. This seems like a really strong line of animals. Uh-oh. Mass extinction event is still ongoing. I only see things dying at the moment. Surely, surely it'll be okay. All right. Maybe not. Maybe I made a mistake. What if I delete this gravity too? Huh. I guess it just did nothing. All right, I'm gonna try moving and just ripping this apart to give it some more surface area for the light to reflect off of. I can't think of really a better way to give this a chance of survival. We're just gonna make little planets. A little swarm of planets over here inside of this very light-rich area. All right, they're growing. They're growing. I can see the little planets are growing green surfaces, and animals are starting to find them. Obviously, this old massive thing over here is just dying. I don't think there's much hope left for it. But we're building something new, a new world for our organisms, and that world has a little bit of hope. Oh, these two are colliding. Oh, they have gravity, don't they? They're just drifting into each other. Maybe the gravitational thing in the center was to keep everything from slowly drifting together. I don't know. Or maybe it's the animals that are pushing it. I think that's actually it. I think the animals are pushing the land. Oh, that one just exploded. That one just seriously just exploded. Did you see that? Jeez. All right, let's see if we can foster some diverse life here. I wanna see some successful growth. Making some Swiss cheese over there. The cheesiest. I love my cheese when it contains the future of an entire race of beings. That's the best kind of cheese. Also known as Colby Jack cheese. All right. We're close. We're close. I don't know what we're close to, but something is happening. We are actually getting some animals that are surviving now. You know, they're eating the surface. Some of these little planets are actually managing to grow quite a bit. Nourishing. Look at the nourishment going. There's a whole lot of nourishment going on right now. Nourishment is the word of the day. If nourishment was on your bingo card for a word of the day, congratulations. All right. So we're seeing some growth. We got oh, look at this one. This is a really speedy bro. Look at him go. We're getting some plants just growing out in the open. I mean, after the massive and incredibly dramatic mass extinction event. Oh, geez, it's still getting worse. The genetic diversity is going down to almost 0. I mean, sure, there's some lines that are still alive, but yikes. I thought the ones, at least some of the diversity would survive, but overall there's not a whole lot left. What do I do? What do I do? I don't have a great plan to save them either. This was my great plan. I mean, we can really mix things up. You know what? We're gonna try to Big Bang it. We're gonna do a big bang. I'm gonna turn off. Okay, we want to have. All right, no collide. Doing no collide makes everything fall into each other. And then when we turn it back off, it explodes. And this explosion of matter into the light should create a huge amount of plant, as you can see. All right. We have just basically spread fertile land all over the place and created a brand new golden era of plant. Look at all the plant that just formed. Look at all of it. There's so much green everywhere. Okay. Now I'm hopeful. Come on. Yes! Yes, it's growing! It's growing at last! Oh my god. We've done it. We've done it. The extinction event has been avoided. Look at the speed at which this tree, this web is growing. I mean, sure, most organisms are still descended from one of like 20 different cultures, but that's okay. That's fine, because it's not literal genocide anymore. We've got progress. We've got growth. This is a much healthier looking tree of life than it was a few moments ago. And look at all the plant! That move we just made, doing that massive explosion, literally just made like the entire map habitable. I mean, there's still a few of these chunks left where it's just not great, but wow. Now you may be saying, Spike, you're the one who used gravity to destroy everything in the first place. Doesn't that make you like a horrible, horrible person because you almost wiped out all life in the universe? I don't have an answer for you. I don't. But we tried to make it better, so that's what matters in the end, right? Right. Right. Definitely. Wow, look at this, like, east and south area. This northwest area is very eaten up and has a lot of animals. But there's just a lot of area for the animal to grow into in the southeast area. Looks fantastic. And look at that tree of life. All right, guys, we have done some really cool stuff today, and I'm very proud of how far we've come. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this so that we can continue on the same thing next time. File name. Life is good. Don't sue me. Saving. Probably takes a second to save like 8 billion dots. All right, and now if I go to load game, there it is. Fantastic. All right, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see more of this game, let me know over on valor.gg. Valor.gg is an awesome platform being built for you gamers to build your community. Go talk to me and some other cool people. I'm developing it. You should join, and I will see you all there. Just go over to Valor Central when you join, say hi, and I will talk to you. You can talk to me. You can tell me what to do. You can bully me. Isn't this a great opportunity? Bye.